Greetings, Agent Drathamus. Welcome to the FPFC Armory, bringing you the very best and the absolute most ineffective combat loadouts imaginable. Today's challenge, if you choose to accept it, is the Gandhi wannabe loadout by Syanpse. That sounds fantastic! Totally stereotypical female announcer voice lady in video games? What's the loadout look like? It comes loaded with the extremely lethal Hunter QCX crossbow, capable of dealing 650 total damage with a single bolt, remaining entirely off radar while firing, and has a 4-bolt magazine. The quad-cam Hunter QCX crossbow is perfect for any infiltrator using a Stalker cloak. Wow, that actually doesn't sound too bad. Is that it? Not in the slightest. After nearly 40 of these, how do you not know how the challenges go? We've stripped your Hunter QCX of its lethality and instead replaced all of the bolts with rubber-tipped crayons, equipped with motion spotter technology. What? You've got to be kidding me, right? We also painted it pink, your favorite color. Oh, come on! Really? Not to mention, it fires off cute little pink hearts every time you pull the trigger. Okay, now you're just really starting to piss me off. However, you are authorized to use your knife in combat, though we've given you a rusty wooden spatula to use instead. It may take more than one slash in order to eliminate a hostile. We've reserved all synthetic polyurethane spray-coated reinforced cardboard for the more lethal and badass ninjas on the field. Your class shall be called the Pacifist. Whoa, hold up. Isn't that the thing babies suck on? You're thinking of a pedophile.
He's thinking of a pacifier, you dumb idiot.
Oh yeah, right. I was totally thinking about something else. Anyway, good luck in the field, Agent Drathamus. You're going to need it.
How's it going, you sexy beast? Happy freaking Friday to one and all. I hope you enjoyed that quick machinima bit at the beginning, and I hope you can spot the reference in it too. If you guys are liking the intros to the series, please let me know. I'm having a ton of fun writing, acting, and voicing them all for you. Regardless, I'm sure you know what today is. It's a Fan Pick Friday. This is the series where you and your infinite lust to undermine my entire playstyle of video games and hard-earned MLG statistics can suggest a loadout for me to run with in PlanetSide 2. Last week's challenge was aptly titled Draft's Tears by Steve V, which featured the Warden battle rifle for the new conglomerate Fungineer. If you want to make a suggestion for next week's video, go ahead and drop a comment in the section below, and I'll choose one of the most top voted to use in next week's Fantastic Friday challenge. Just as the lovely and nice announcer lady said in the intro, we've been challenged by Syanpse with the Gandhi wannabe loadout. I have to admit though, I was a hella aggressive Gandhi and felt more like a freaking knife murderer than anything. I would constantly slash the crap out of my victims with my standard issue rusty wooden spatula in hopes for a kill. Anyway, Syanpse states, faction, any. Class, Fun Infiltrator. Primary, none. Secondary, Hunter QCX with detect bolts. Tool, motion spotter. Ability, Stalker Cloaking. Grenade EMP. Suit Nanoweave. Utility, medical kits. And implant, Cleavation. The description reads, you are the only pacifist left on Araxis and must do your best to help your faction of choice while avoiding violent conflict. You can kill people only if nobody else will see the dastardly need. And you'll have to do with a knife because you are protesting the use of firearms. Make sure to place protest signs or motion spotters wherever you go. Perhaps one of your allies will see the glowy lights and join you in your glorious campaign to bring peace to Araxis. Bonus points if you can go on a kill streak, and a cookie if you show up on the scoreboard. Thank you so very much for your challenge, Syanpse. Firstly, I totally derped and ran with frags instead of EMPs while recording, so I'm sorry. I only threw one on accident, and it may or may not have killed somebody. And hopefully I don't get kicked out of the Pacifist Club, which would be totally awkward since I'm the only member. Anyway, I don't have clear vision unlocked, as I'm sure you can tell that I still wear contacts for glasses, so I tried to run with an implant that really didn't affect gameplay, and that was safe fault. So please don't hate me more than you already do. As for this loadout, holy shit was it fun! I absolutely love Stalker gameplay since I got a massive sense of being undercover behind enemy lines as hostiles just ran right past me, not being any the wiser. The one downside is, though, you get a lot of hate tells when you absolutely humiliate someone by knifing them to death. One guy went all out with rage tells, but I'm gonna save that footage for another video. Also, I scored 2 detect bolts with my crossbow. It was totes amaze. This loadout in particular is quite similar to episode number 20 of the Fanpick Friday Challenge entitled The Ninja. But one downside is though that since then the knife has been nerfed quite heavily. It deals 500 damage per shot up to 1 meter, then quickly falls off to a laughable 0 damage per shot out at 1.5 meters and further. Even when I had soft point ammunition equipped, my knife would still remain a 2-hit kill between 0 to 1 meters and still fall off to 0 damage out at 1.5 meters and beyond. So with these statistics, I highly recommend only running a knife while in ultimate close quarters engagements, meaning you should be within tickle range of your target in order to down them with a knife. It fires at a really pathetic 109 rounds per minute. If you're playing as a male character, your knife's rate of fire should be nearly double or triple this, depending on how much access you have to the internet. Anyway, reload speed is an amazing 0.8 seconds for both short and long reload speeds, so keep that in mind when you're always trying to keep a round in the chamber to avoid hitting the long reload speed in the midst of a fire knife fight. Its vertical recoil is pretty easy to manage at 0 degrees per shot, making this the most controllable weapon in the game. However, I do suggest avoiding equipping a compensator as it will just ruin your hipfire accuracy. Overall, I think the longest kill streak I went on was really impressive. 6 kills. For some reason, people don't like it when a cloaked guy runs up to you and begins to wackily waving their 2 flailing arms all around you, hoping that one of those wackily waved 2 flailing arms whaps you in the yapper for a wish of wondrously explosive experience points. But I would typically just get a fucking shot in the face. My kill-death ratio was a pretty super awesome 3.0 when I had some really awesome aim with my knife, but it fell down to a 2.0 at the end of my recording session. I have to admit, playing as a Stalker cloaked infiltrator is a really rejuvenating experience as I focus primarily on skirting around the outside of a battle instead of just hauling ass to light up some poor bloke with my SMG. If you're wanting to run as a Gandhi wannabe as either the Terran Republic or the Vanru Sovereignty, you'll want to unlock the Chain Blade or the Force Blade, respectively. There you have it, you sexy beast, the Gandhi wannabe loadout by Syanpse, featuring the Hunter QCX crossbow with detect bolts and the mag cutter knife on a new conglomerate infiltrator. I really hope you guys liked this episode as it was a blast to make. If you did like the video, please give it a big ass thumbs up and share it with all of your friends. If you didn't like it, thumbs it down and let me know what I can improve upon. It helps a ton. Do you have an idea for another badass challenge for next week's episode? Go ahead and post it in the comment section below. Make sure to include any weapons, cookies, tasty, delicious cupcakes, attachments, factions, s'mores, abilities, or any pancakes you can think of, and I'll choose one of the most top voted comments to use in next week's Fanpick Friday Challenge. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have an amazing weekend, and make sure to check out the description below to see all the knives statistics, as well as checking out all these channels' social links. If you'd like to see more videos like these, then go ahead and subscribe. It comes with a redeemable coupon for 100% off in badassitude, and it's absolutely free.